What's going on? How is everyone doing? I'm I'm excited. I'm ready. I think this list is good. As we go through these games, anything that you see in chat that looks awesome, you're welcome. That was me. Anything that maybe is less awesome, which there's none of it. Maybe that was Lack. I don't know. But Lack, what are we gonna be doing to show off these games? Maybe a little tradition that we have that we going on. Everyone loves a little musical games.
Absolutely. I think number one thing is tradition. With so many things changing, it's good that some things stay the same. So we're going to go through, we're going to reveal the games one at a time in order. Um, and we'll give you a chance to guess the game by the opening music. So,
I guess before we get going, should we kind of give a super quick review of like how this list was even made, what was the setup, how were games chosen, all that kind of stuff?
yeah. So this is the fall Big 20s have traditionally been the people's choice the last few years. And so we continued with that. We got feedback from a bunch of people saying, like, it's a lot of the same games, kind of the same feeling. So it'd be nice if we mixed it up. We also, people also liked the way we did it because they were super fun, super popular games. So we took a hybrid, and the staff worked to create a system where you could vote, and different games had different points. So, like a vote for a game that had never been in a Big 20 was worth more than a vote for a game that had been in a Big 20 recently or at all. And so we got those a few weeks ago, and we tallied those votes, and we picked 10 games from the votes. So the highest vote getters were the ones that we put in. And we also did it by genre. So it wasn't just top 10, it was top 10 like, when you voted in the poll, you put games in that were kind of split apart based on the genre. So we picked the games from the votes that way too. And then the remaining 10 games we as a staff picked to kind of complement the 10 games that were voted in by the community.
I mean, I think yeah, I think that about kind of says what the last couple weeks of our time, few weeks, maybe even more than that, was definitely there was a lot of cool games that came in via votes, going through, seeing how those fit together, what kind of goals can go with those games, short, long, fun, and then yeah, trying to see like, you know, through different old lists, new lists, none lists, voted lists, not voted lists, what else can kind of fit in and kind of just make the list over. It's like when you get like in the old days sometimes like albums. It was all about the albums, the album as a whole. It wasn't just the single. Listen to the beginning to the end of the album. That's what we were hoping some of these big 20s are like from beginning to end. It kind of just like flows together. So, but I don't know. Chat, are you ready? Are you ready to see what's on the list?
Yeah, thank you everyone for being patient. We really wanted to make this good, and so sorry about the delay. We had some staff conflicts of just timing, and we couldn't really get a date. So thanks for coming together on a Wednesday evening. I think for the first time in Best of NES history to do it. So let's kick it off. Game number one. The music is playing, by the way. The title music, all the title music there is playing. Oh, wait. Maybe I have to press start, but not just on controller one. I have to press start on controller two. Does anybody know what it is? It is Nintendo World Championships 1990. Apollo, you know anything about this game?
I mean, it's an interesting game. So look at that. We have Mario. So this is just Mario, right? We're just gonna be playing Mario. It's not quite that. We said, you know what? This is like the people's choice. We need a good, what game could go into this list? And we just couldn't decide. So we're like, how about we just put 3 games in the list? So yeah, it's Mario, then Rad Racer, then Tetris, all in one sort of like part. The goal we're gonna be doing is you're gonna be playing through all 3 games and then getting 25 lines in Tetris. For Mario, it's not just the normal Mario run. You're gonna be getting 50 coins. So it's 50 coins, beating a level in Rad Racer, 25 lines in Tetris. And something that's interesting is like how this game sort of works is that like you have a time limit. And so make sure that like you can get all 3 games done within the time limit. But this is the first game. Oh, have you ever played Mario before?
Well,
this is the first blind play of Mario for Lack Attack.
Hey, I did it. Okay. It's actually a strat because you want to get the coins at the beginning, right? So you don't want to you don't want to get too many coins and then not be able to go back and get more. So I actually don't remember where all the coins are. So I'll just die on purpose and get more coins. But I just wanted to show you this kind of screen transition here. And don't worry, I programmed the ROM to have 99 lives so that you can you won't get out. So here's what happens when you get 50. You beat it. And you move on to the next game.
I saw something that Ness Cardinale said in chat and about if you're too slow, will people have to start over? It's sort of the reason why this is the first game on the list. I think it's a good starting game for people to play in because basically the rules for this is that either you're going to finish the game in a shorter amount of time, finish the goal as fast as possible, or you hit the time limit. If you hit the time limit, you will be able to move on to game number 2. But we figured this was a good, like, get the jitters out, get the start. That way, if, like, there's something disastrous that happens, you still, like, completed the goal itself because it's just beating Nintendo World Championships, and so you end up with, like, a score. And so that's how, like, the first game is going to go. At the very least, like, if 100 people are racing and none of them beat the game, guess what? We're all going to be tied going into game 2. Oh, there's an ad.
Yeah.
It's okay. I was taught it's not important when I talk anyway.
Nintendo World
TLDR,
Championships.
TLDR, you're able to move on to the next game if you run out of time.
Yeah. So you play until you get 25 lines, and this is all in the goals document. We really were very detailed, and hopefully there's no confusion. So you don't have to finish it and then reset. You can, if you run out of time, it's like 2 minutes difference between the world record and actually running out of time.
Yeah, game theory.
yeah.
Everyone could just not play it. All it takes is one person, though. Prisoner's Dilemma. Are you all going to decide to not play it, or is someone going to try and beat it 2 minutes faster?
Yeah, you could do that. So those games are in order. You can't skip Super Mario Brothers, even though there is a code to skip it. You're not allowed to. You got to play all 3. So that's first game. Game number 1. Very exciting. Love that, and that was fun to kind of release it on the heels of like the Switch version of the NES one.
Yeah, everyone's been seeing a lot of players who never really did NES stuff been able to play the Switch version, and it's been cool. So this was good timing.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, game number 2.
Oh, negative got it. Negative got it.
Negative. It is Godzilla. Monster of monsters. And what's the goal going to be here?
So the goal for this game is we're going to be doing the first level. We're going to be doing Earth, but we're forcing you to defeat the 2 bosses because there are strats that are just like oh, I'm just gonna like kill one of my characters and just teleport to Mars. No, you're Godzilla. Fight the guys. So you're starting the game, kill the 2 bosses before you move on. So, you know, you gotta feel like you're a monster a bit. So, but it's a cool little one. Oh, Rayo has an interesting question. I guess we can kind of talk about maybe the first 2 games, whether things were voted, things were picked. I guess, Lack, we can talk about that, right?
Sure.
I'll
Yeah,
go
let's
through
talk
the
about
first. Yeah, so we'll say Nintendo World Championships. That was a staff curated pick. Godzilla is your first voted game by by the fans. So cool. No, you got to be Godzilla or Mothra. There's interesting categories for this game. We tried a few different things. We thought this one at least let you like be the kaiju, and at least with fighting the bosses, like skipping that would be like, well, what's the point? So makes sense for the run. You want to have fun too.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, there was a lot of different ways we could have gone with this, and I think we had like 3 different categories for this at one point. But we settled on this to just kind of give a taste of the game and let you do something fun too, so you can fight these bosses here. I think, oh yeah, so I can actually fight this one. And you can see it's basically a slapping match that's going to happen. Oh, well, I thought I was going to fight the boss.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you just got to walk past the
Yeah, I don't
ring
know.
here.
Walk past the mushroom of leveling up.
Yeah.
So, anyway, we'll leave that to you. Cool music. Definitely 0 lag in this game. So, good question by Zarnax. Are voted games in order, reverse order, etc.? They are rearranged for flow, to answer your question. We did not do this in any order, specific order of votes or staff picks or anything. We just made the list kind of work the best way we thought how. So the last one was reverse order. This is not that. And both monsters must survive. You must make it to Mars and beat the bosses. That is the rule. You cannot. The speed run does not. Both monsters do not survive. So
yeah, I think like the world record run of this is like Godzilla just goes and dies, and then Mothra just skips to the end, beat the bosses, then go to Mars.
But you have to beat the bosses, which is a little different. So if you can figure that out, good for you.
Okay, yeah, Snom corrected me. I guess the opposite way.
Oh, the opposite. Okay. Cool. All right. Game number 3. This was... Well, I guess we'll just play it and then we'll say. Here we go. Number 3.
I wonder.
Yes. I wonder what it is. It is Lolo 2.
Did Rayo say he was going to miss the first? No, there he is. Okay.
Yeah, I was kind of worried he wasn't going to be around for the actual reveal, so he was here. And what are we going to be doing in Lolo?
So Lolo is the first 4 floors. So it's kind of like, it's a little bit less than half the game, but we're going to be doing 4 floors. I think it's like, I want to say it's like 20 levels or something like that.
It is.
And then when you see floor 5 will be the end of the goal.
Yep.
But it's interesting because so we had Lolo 3 in the last one, and like the goal for that one was specifically like when we were looking at the goals, we were trying to find like, oh, what's like a character we liked or like an enemy we liked. And we noticed playing this one seems as a full game a little bit shorter, and like as we were playing, we're like, wow, like some of these worlds just have every enemy. So I think it'll be a little bit different. It's definitely a little interesting. And you're gonna get to know what I mean, maybe all of the enemies do. I'm not sure if there's any more, but you got your Rockies, you got your roly-polies. Rayo, I don't know the official names of things, but that's a roly-poly.
Yeah, that is definitely a roly-poly. Armadillo, maybe, but roly-poly
Yeah.
sounds better.
Lickitungs, you know.
I watched Rayo, and I didn't get that from him, but I was like, I'm gonna walk here on the side, and did I do it again? I almost did. There we go. Okay. Okay, that's it. There you go. All right, box me in there.
But yeah, it's a fun little and then with this game, if those of you who have never really played this before, if you do make a mistake, it's okay. You basically just get to keep starting at the level that you were playing. And if you get stuck and can't actually even die, you can sort of soft lock, but it's not really a soft lock because you can just press, I think it's select, you start the stage over. So
that's correct. So, and you have unlimited lives. If you run out of lives, you get you just go to the continue screen, and there's a little delay there, so that it's just a time punishment. You don't get sent back any levels or anything.
Yes, and to answer your question, so this is now the second voted game in the list.
Yeah, we would not put this in voluntarily.
You said it, not me.
I said it. Yeah, I said it. Just kidding. Lolo's fun. Lolo's fun.
Yeah, Rayo, TNJ and SNJ and RNJ all voted for Lolo.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, 3 games.
Lolo, just early. This is all, early stuff. So it's early games we made. I'd say the goals are probably easier than the second half. So it's going to ramp up. Well, let's see what the next one is. Apollo's not allowed to guess. Not just A Boy and His Blob, but David Crane's A Boy and His Blob, Trouble on Blobolonia.
Yeah, you're right. No one said David. There we go. Bokanon got it.
Yes, thank you, Bokanon.
Yes, for the real name of the game. But
this is going to be glitchless. You have to beat the game glitchless. No, I'm just kidding. It's not. It'd be awful. Wouldn't that be something though? We never actually we never actually even talked about that.
You're right. We did not even talk about it. We were just
I can't believe we missed that opportunity.
That is really funny.
To get X treasures. Dang it. We've really screwed up here. Oh, that'd be funny. So yeah, as you can see, this game is going to be any %, which means you can do all kinds of stuff. And somehow end up at the credits. And Apollo's going to do a tutorial, I think, on how to do this. So.
Yeah, we can do it. It's a fun game. Oh, we're going back. We're going back.
The first ever ride to the right on the rocket. This is amazing. That would be a reset. I wonder where you end up.
What if you land? You're just going to land,
I'm back.
Okay. Oh, this is where you are. Okay. You will go back to the left and
okay, and we're back. I was gonna try to go through the floor, but I don't know. We'll see. I think
health foods. Did you see that? The health foods.
I did. I think the world record's already finished. But yeah, this is a very short run. If you're like, hey, I'm gonna play through the Big 20 blind, do not play this game without looking at how to figure it out, how to do it, because you will spend hours. If you'd like to, go for it. But this is one I remember when this was in B. When this was in the Big 20, I was playing this and someone was like, have you looked at the solution? I said, I have not. So let's see. I think it's over here, right? Yeah. Okay, I think you can
I
It's a
believe I'm
punch.
not helping. I'm watching.
You
I'm
shouldn't
watching.
help. You did help me get my PB here, so I think it's this one. I might not even be close enough here, so. Oh, I was. Okay. Hey, look. Additional design by Gary Kitchen.
This is another Gary Kitchen.
Another
Wow.
Gary Kitchen game. So, I won't spoil the rest of the game, but that's kind of what we're dealing with here. Yeah, Boy and His Blob. Was this a voted game or not?
This was not a voted game. And I also promise, I know game 4 in the last list was Pizza Pop, and I promise it was not me who suggested this game. I mean, Pizza Pop. I know this is now number 4 in this Big 20, and it was not necessarily me that suggested this game, but this was a staff chosen pick, and we all liked it. So
Yeah, this is now known as the Apollo slot. So any fourth game is now the Apollo slot. So no, this was brought up independently, and he said, "I will not refuse this game being in the list," or something like that. So it's good times. All right, game number 5. Ah, there it is. Tekalate got it.
yeah, I was gonna say, wait, we already have Mario? But
Yeah,
wait, there's
we
more.
did not. It is Lost Levels. So not the original. This is Lost Levels, which has only been in one Big 20 so far. And now
Yeah, it
this
was
is the
actually
second
in Big 20 number 6. This was actually the final game in Big 20 number 6, but we do have a different goal for this one. It is a little earlier on in the list. Actually a couple extra, and you did participate in 6. Actually a couple extra levels in this than the any percent run, but they're early on in the game. It is warpless. You know, it'll be fun. Like some of these levels I haven't really like played much and stuff, so you know, you got to see a little more of 2J than maybe you normally would.
Yeah, the any percent run skips warps from 1-2 to World 4. So new levels in this would be the rest of World 1, World 2, and World 3. So you're getting a lot of new content here. Super secret tech of running on the ceiling. But yeah, I think a lot of people haven't played warpless in this game. I think a lot of people just took the warp and were like, I'll take World 4. So yeah, Lost Levels beat World 4 warpless. There are continues at every world. So every time you beat a world, you get like a checkpoint in 2-1 or 3-1 or 4-1. And if you game over, the game presents you with an option to continue. You can select continue and start from the -1. So there's a little added safe, or a little safety like they had in the first game. So this game is not as easy as the first one. I think it's a much more interesting game. But yep, no warps allowed. So Lost Levels. And this was not a voted in game. This was a staff chosen game. So we got 3 staff games and 2 voted games so far. All right, ready for number 6? Anything else about Lost Levels? This was another one that we kind of went back and forth on a lot. Even today, we were like, should we switch this goal? And we talked about it for like 30 minutes, and then we ended up not switching it.
Yeah, no, nothing more. There's a lot of tricks, a lot of ways. I think like even in 1-1, you can just get like infinite lives too if you so want to. So it's a lot of things you can find, a lot of secret blocks and power ups. So
yeah. All right, 1/4 of the way through. Next game. Here we go. a feeling like I've heard this before.
Nice joke, dude.
It is Deja Vu. Initsu. Well done. Yeah, this is just a ploy to get Nescard to play. We're just going down his speedrun.com page, which is like 6 miles long. But yeah, Deja Vu. And we are going to play to restore the main character's memory.
Deja
This
vu.
was kind of a staff-defined goal. And so this, if you've ever played Shadowgate, this is a similar game in Shadowgate. So yeah, there are a lot of menu options you can do. This is another game playing blind, might be kind of tough. But hey, knock yourself out. Should be, if you like games like this where you have to figure everything out, then go for it. I, on the other hand, have practiced for weeks and know all the secrets. But I played through this category and it was like 15 minutes or something, and I think that's how long the record is for the whole game. So it's pretty cool. I enjoy this. Menuing, purest form of speedrunning. So a lot of menuing here.
Yeah, no, it's a fun game, and like going into this, I did do a Smart Alec. I don't know if you saw at any point, but I was in your document.
Oh yeah, we had Smart Alec's document the route,
and I was like, he's gonna open it for some random reason and see people in it and be like, huh, what's going on here?
Interesting. Yeah.
And then I also learned because there's like a glitch too with the bullets. We went through a couple possibilities, and yes, this was a fan voted game. So we have so far 3 and 3.
That's right.
Yeah, there are so like going into this, if you just watch a run, you're probably not going to be as fast as possible. We tried to, take a look and have an action where you're still going to have to do stuff. You're not just going to be able to be like, oh, open the door. Hey, there's your memory. But yeah, there's probably parts of the run from beginning to end that you can probably skip some parts of it, but that's up to you guys to figure out. So
yeah, this is a really cool game. I love the music, just nice and chill. But yeah, menuing is going to be really important, and just being able to memorize the route is going to help you get that lower time. And there is a lot of tech here. Like you can go off the top of the screen. I don't know if you knew that, Apollo, but you can like go up, and I think you can go left. Or no, okay,
yeah,
just,
no, but
so you can wrap the screen there. This is pretty cool.
I played it a couple of times, and I was like, what the heck is going on? I was like circling around the map to like, am I going to the move? Am I going to the note? Am I going to the screen? It's pretty cool.
Yeah. All right, make sure I'm transitioning to the right one. Haha, I named all of them the numbers. Spoilers. Can you believe we're playing games 1 through 20? Very cool. All right, yeah, Deja Vu. Not many platformers in here, are there? So far.
Does that mean
just the Mario games?
Does that mean platformer might be next? I don't know.
Maybe. But we have had 2 Mario games, so kind of. Mario stars in 2 of them. So let's go to number 7.
I mean, Atlas, you were kind of right, but Life Reboot got the wait. Same thing as the other one. What's the full name?
Yeah, I need the full name here.
Sorry,
the card says Moose. Why wasn't this game 4? That's a great question. I wanted to make it game 18 because of the goal. Oh yeah, so.
Oh, we're gonna do a
special
thing
with this. We're gonna do something special with this game.
I forgot.
I can do it. I can do it.
Okay.
So with this game, we're gonna have the chat vote on which course to play. And so we're gonna give you a minute here to vote. The US course was the first one in, so we're not gonna do that one. We'll give you 2 minutes. So you get to vote, everybody gets to vote. Somebody already did the poll. Cool. I will not do the poll.
Well, yeah, but how long is that poll going? How long is it?
It's going. Get in there and vote. It looks like you got about 25 seconds left.
A lot of votes coming in, though.
I think Giants is back there pulling some strings. Well, you only need to click one thing. I don't think it's a big decision. I guess I could vote here. I'm voting for the underdog because that's what I believe in.
I'll vote for the underdog. No, you know what? We talked about this. I like dynasties.
That's true. All right. The winner is the Japan course. A true people's choice right here.
Okay. Well, we've unofficially put in a... I'm just going to pretend this is a Famicom game because it's the J course. So
I actually have the Famicom version of this.
Oh,
like
that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Actually, I might too.
Yeah, it's called Mario Golf. I think this is the best golf game. This is so much fun. It is a third Mario game, and almost got the super shot on the first one. So, someone named Brisolf, I don't know how to say the name, but he's got all 3 world records on each course, and then all 3 together, and it's about 8 minutes and 20 seconds or so. So, like, this is a submittable category on speedrun.com. So, hey, maybe we'll see someone challenge that. But yeah, NES Open, a lot of customization you can do. You can actually select the clubs. You can turn your starting speed on, like if you want to always start it fast or whatever. That's up to you. So we're letting you do that as part of your playthrough. You could set that up beforehand because it is a battery packed game. So let him in the hole. Oh yeah.
Get in the hole. This is a fun golf game, though, for sure.
Yeah, it's at least got music, which a lot of golf games don't. At least Black Box Golf has no music, so. Clearly, the Mario I'm best at is Mario Golf.
No Goombas to run into.
For fixing that, I can actually change this to JP course.
Oh, Ninja Golf, though, that's a game.
There we go. Okay, live updated. So yeah, all 18 holes there. Still no platformer other than Mario. We just have Mario game. How many Mario games are there on the NES? Probably like with Mario in them, a lot of them. Yeah, there's a bunch. All right, game number 8. NES Open was a staff pick, but
So
actually did get a lot of votes. So was a popular
That
choice.
helped. That helped a little bit. You're like, you know what? Everyone has good taste. We all have good taste.
That's right. Yeah, staff pick here. Okay, game number 8. This is exciting. Yeah, this is for @C right here.
There,
He's
nailed
been
it.
talking about
Nailed
this
it.
game forever. But yes, Adventure Island 2 is finally in after decades of being out. So this one is this is a pretty fun game. It's not like there's different routes through this game. So if you ever play casually and you're like, I seem to be going in a circle, that's on purpose. Like apparently the eggs you get at the end of the level determine the next level you go to. So if you didn't know that, you might not be able to go quickly. So the goal for this is going to be to beat the World 4 boss.
It's a pretty fun game. Yeah, there are a couple warps, and then as you said, you can kind of choose. You can play through, see what levels you like, see what levels you don't. You can maybe skip a level or two from picking the eggs, but yeah, probably gonna want to take the warps, and then you're gonna get the dinos as you go. The one thing that's a little spooky is you can start a world over if you game over, but you might be losing all the dinos that you picked up along the way. So something that could be interesting is like, maybe you can like not bring the dinosaur with you for the next couple levels. Maybe you want to hold it just in case, you know, you want an extra stack for later on in the game. So, and I feel like, at least me personally, like you do pretty well, but it's like when you're just trying to go too fast, that's when the mistakes happen. And then they kind of just like domino. So, you know, maybe this is a scenario where you just don't want to hold right. But you know what? We're speedrunners. We're not going to do that. Just hold right. Go fast. Don't lose the dino.
Yep, just pick the right egg. So there you go. So you only have to play 2 levels in the first island. You go to the second one. But yeah, there's routes and speedruns you can follow. You cannot use a stage select code to skip ahead. You got to start at World 1 and go from there. Yeah, Venture Island 2. I have played this game a ton as a kid. I don't think I ever beat it, so I'm looking forward to playing it again and maybe beating it, maybe getting to the end of the game. So
it's a good one. It's a fun one.
Yeah. All right.
And I don't think we mentioned it, but this was a voted game.
This was a voted game. That's correct. Might have been put in anyway. It's because it's one of those top games that has just not been in. So, all right, now number 9. Number 9.
Hey, smart Alec. There's Aaron getting excited. Some Rainbow Islands action. And we're going to be doing beat World 2. Beat Choppy the Chopper, the helicopter, you know. Little get to the Choppa action. So
this is Apollo's favorite game, so that's why it's in.
Yeah. Favorite game. That's why we picked it. You know, definitely not voted by the viewers and fans.
Yeah, definitely not. This was a voted game. It's like Bubble Bobble, but there's rainbows instead. So that's basically the game. We're only doing 2 worlds here. So, like, I don't know what the end of the game looks like, but maybe it's a little harder. It's interesting platforming using the rainbows to kind of go up, and you can... When I was testing this, I'm just like, yep, I'm just going to do this. And then you can get these shoes, and you can move a little faster. And
I was not a huge fan of the double rainbow when I was playing it, but I bet it's good. But I like the single rainbow. Yeah, there's definitely a difficulty curve in this for sure.
And these are the characters that were in Bubble Bobble, right? Like, these are the 2 guys that were turned into the dinosaurs.
Was it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Today I learned.
Yeah, at the end of Bubble Bobble. Oh, I got like a star thing. That was kind of cool.
Can you use it again?
I
Look at
don't
us
know.
learning the games. I promise we played these.
We have no idea. You could tell we played this game for hours. It's Bubble Bobble 2. There you go. Okay. And yeah, that was voted, right? You mentioned that.
Yes. And if we didn't, it was voted.
Yeah. Okay. First half of the list getting rounded out here. Let's see what game number 10 is.
Right, dude.
It is Nightmare on Elm Street. And now, time for a real goal.
Beat the game. Yeah, 1 player, 4 controller. Actually, you have to play 4-player Nightmare on Elm Street. Find some friends, play 4 players, and beat the game. But let's talk about. Wow, that was really good RNG you just got. That was impressive.
Amazing.
I think one thing that people really liked was in the last Big 20, we were able to do the Friday the 13th race run that turned into something that was realistic for a race. We are introducing to you a Looking for Giants special, the first ever Nightmare on Elm Street race run. We will be looking to see if we can get a board for this. But basically what this does is there is a manip to get the RNG in the proper places from the beginning. It will set the pattern. One thing too that we did notice is like, this is a pretty tough game. We did add a couple extra continues. So because if you die in this, game over, you start from the beginning. We didn't really want that, especially like halfway through the list. And we envision this hopefully maybe in the future being used for, you know, random marathon runs or like doing a race, like doing races and stuff. I'd rather see the game get finished. So yeah, Cancel Up. We might be talking later. Just saying, you know, we can duke it out. But this is a Friday 13th. This is a Nightmare on Elm Street race ROM. We are beating the game still. Like you still gotta learn the game, learn the strats. You know, you could easily bleed time in this game if you let it go to nighttime and just like missing jumps, all that kind of stuff. But I love this game, and I'm glad it's in the list. So. You know, I don't think Lax played this too much, so it'd be fun to see if he tries it out a bit.
Oh yeah, I did play this hand. Oh wait, don't you have a weapon? Oh yeah, okay. I was like, I think you're supposed to get a weapon here.
It is trying. That is a good point. Horror games just have the bad RNG. It's just part of the horror. You're scared of bad RNG starts. That's all. But no, this is I think this is actually a good, this is a good LNG like LJN game. I enjoy this. It's fun to play with. Like this is one of the few 4-player games too. You don't see that much on the NES. It's a good one. Play it, learn it. We want more co-op runs. Want more solo runs. Want more 4-player runs.
All right, so that was the first half of the list. So 10 games. What are the thoughts so far?
Also, this
did
was
the staff do better, or did the community do better? That's what we really want to hear.
Is it 5 and 5 or what? Is it?
Is it 5 and 5? Nightmare on Elm Street. 1, 2, 3.
6.
I think
it's 6 and 4 right now.
6 voted for staff. So. Pretty good. 9 out of 10. You're welcome.
I'll take 9 out of 10.
You're welcome for Freddy's, Claude. Not too bad. Okay, maybe we should just stop here and just do the list twice.
Yeah.
Since it's not so bad.
If we're getting 9s out of 10s, yeah, let's just double down.
Yeah, let's
just do it in reverse.
Okay, we're gonna take our break right now. So there will be the new normal of taking a break after game number 10. We're gonna do 3 minutes, like we did last time. I think that's enough time or we thought that was enough time to like do whatever you needed to do and get back to the action. And also maybe be doing something for the next game. You know what, Rayo? I can tell you, or Linkarius, I can tell you there is not a password in the next game. I will tell you that. No password. We changed it up. You still get the 3-minute break. All right. Next game. You ready to go to the second half of the list?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Oh, the answers came in fast on that one.
The answers came in pretty quickly. Yep, it is Final Fantasy. So Final Fantasy has been in Big 20 one time before, and it was vanilla, and it was it the pirates get the ship back?
Yeah, it was like the pirate ship. I feel like that's a classic multi-game race goal. I've seen it in a lot of different races. So.
Yeah. So the difference in this is using the randomizer. So we use the randomizer to add some quality of life stuff. Mostly running fast, more experience, more gold, etc. So it's the reason being is because this game, we've already done a goal kind of early, and anything else we just felt like wouldn't be a good fit. So we decided to go with this. Now, with this, you also get to pick your own party. You can pick any party you like, and you also start with the leveled up versions of all of the characters. What else should we be? The master?
Sure, the master.
Yeah, and this is, I believe, it's called Improved Vanilla. So yeah, you get to walk around. You get to walk around quickly, and you do have to follow the same. I mean, at least in my testing, you have to follow the same kind of pattern to get to the game as you would in vanilla. So we also gave you unlimited, or I think unlimited gold here. I don't think it actually takes it away. I don't remember who carries this. Oh, I guess the fighter. Okay, yeah. Oh, it does take your gold away. Okay, cool. So yeah, you get 10,000 gold. There you go. And you can, it's a vanilla game, so you just kind of do things in the order that you would normally do them.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's a ton of FFR people who are like, I know everything about this game, and we're happy to take feedback and suggestions on if we need to improve this, but this is what we're going with. So I don't even remember. I don't think I equipped anything. Also, I didn't put in any armor. I probably should have put on armor. I think I'm gonna die.
You're just gonna get beat up, dude.
I sure am. I forgot that while I was reading the chat to put anything on. So, yep. But basically, you come in here and you die. Yeah, this is going real well, right? So, anyway, fight Garland, move on. Final Fantasy, improved vanilla. So still vanilla, but some things to make it so we could go further in the game.
Yeah, I did enjoy like testing this and playing this. Like, it was nice to be able to go like the pirate goals in every race. Like, we went farther, and so that was cool.
If you want to use the regular cartridge, go for it. I would not recommend it. But this does not change anything about what's required to get the goal. So in that way, like Dragon Warrior Randomizer we had a while ago, you couldn't use the regular Dragon Warrior game. This one, you want to do it, go for it. So Final Fantasy. And this was a staff selected game that had a lot of votes.
Yeah, I literally almost said this was a voted game, but that is completely wrong. This was a staff picked game, but it did have a lot of votes.
Yeah.
Oh. And yeah, the asterisk, so you see them on Nightmare on Elm Street and Final Fantasy. It just means that it's not just strictly vanilla. Nightmare on Elm Street is the race ROM. Final Fantasy is the improved vanilla.
Yeah, so the games, you may have noticed. Oh, well, somebody had asked about the asterisk. Yeah, modified ROM. It means the game is changed in some way.
Yeah, so Aaron, like you said, that's part of like, it's not a password start, but like you can fool around with your party and, during the break. So.
Yeah, and that's to give you enough time to name your party and do all that
smug.
Stuff, so.
Name all four of them smug. That's what you have time for.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Game number 12. I don't think anyone's going to get this one.
Had to look again.
Did Indy get it? I don't think anyone
Indy.
actually said it. I think people
Yeah,
were
no one
laughing.
actually said
and
it.
then-
Everyone was laughing,
then-
and then Indy actually did it.
Yeah. So we're gonna play score 10 goals. And you can pick any team you want. And in my opinion, the best part of this game is actually just them skating out, and ice hockey's better in my opinion. But that's a hot take from a staff member.
I mean, listen, this is awesome. Like I'm pogging right now.
Yeah, it's really great. The fights are better on this. The game is better, and the fights are definitely better on this. So I don't remember if I even scored a goal the last time I tried this out. I didn't really. What's shoot? Is it A or B? I don't remember. Oh, it's okay. It's definitely A. Oh, that almost went in.
You're never gonna score on
No, I'm not.
Shesterkin, dude.
You know what? Let's just get in a fight. Okay. Dang it! I can't even get in a fight, man. It's just that kind of night for me.
Bobrovsky.
I'm trying to like watch the arrow and also score, and it's not easy. So I think the speed run's like really. I think it's like 4 minutes. So this is
You're on pace.
yeah. I'm still on pace. I'm just don't want to break the record here in the demo. Did I
Man,
pick
the post is
professional or
getting-
did I pick junior here?
I mean, I think you picked Junior.
They scored.
just
All right. I
saying.
mean, I was the blue team, the dark blue team.
Yeah, it's like when we recently at ESA, Cool Kid, Sin, Lucha TFX played NHL 94 10-goal category, and at one point we were like, maybe we just let the opponent score 10 goals.
Yeah. So the goal here is you have to score 10 goals. It's not just. Oh, I could.
It has to say 10 on the scoreboard.
There you go.
Hey, let's go.
We've done it. 1-1.
Little brass bonanza.
So the 10 has to be on the left, not on the right. So you have to have the 10 goals. In this category, it's outlined in the goals document, but the timing is slightly different from SRC, just because we want to confirm that you got 10 goals before you move on to the next goal. And the scoreboard will show that. Nobody saw that. So yeah, that was a voted game, right? Wasn't that the voted game?
That was a voted game. Yes.
Yeah. All right, number 13. Did you realize we made it number 13?
I did.
Ah, nice. Okay.
But like once it was set and I was like, oh, that's kind of cute.
Yeah, here you go. It takes a while.
Yes, Andy.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh. The hottest game on Twitch.tv. Ghoul School. I've watched some indie here. Hold on, let's see what happens.
Yeah, do it. I believe.
Why
in
isn't he
you.
jumping?
You've watched Andy well.
Yeah, he doesn't jump. All I watch is oh, there you go. All I watch is him run up. And then you get a boost here. Oh, there you go. Look at that.
Look, he's jumping.
Yeah, so
But yeah,
apparently yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, yeah. So we're doing any percent, and yeah, as Lack mentioned, like this kind of naturally just like got its way into the list. Um, it's just a hot game on the old Twitch.tv right now, and it's it's a fun game. There's a lot of runs. This is, I think, by the end of this Big 20, this is gonna be a PP game if it's not already. Um, there's a lot of, it's a fun game, pretty quick. There's cool tricks, like you can make it as difficult or as easy as you want. There's like a glitch to take no damage. There's like some frame perfect things. There's some zips. This game has everything. And if you can't tell, the aliens kind of look a little bit like, what was it, Bart versus the Space Mutants? But just this game's a little bit better. It's a little bit better, but it's a good one, and the song is a banger.
Yeah, I had always heard the song and I didn't know exactly where it came from. So another short run. And this is world records 412 now, or 413, something. It's low. It's a short game. So this is a pretty short game here in the second. 409. I actually probably got it improved today or yesterday or something. But yeah, it was funny. We were talking about the game and then we saw people streaming it. So what about this game? So this was a staff chosen game. All right. Ready for the next one?
I'm ready. I mean, I was excited about Ghoul School being in, and I'm like, I want to tell people, but now you know.
Yeah. Now you know. Some people are already practiced. Not me, but some people. All right. Next game, number 14.
Where is it? Come on. Okay, well, like, Smart Aleck got the full one, but then, like, Attack got, like, the actual Waldo. But, I mean, it could have been Great Waldo Search, so.
It could have been. But yeah, it's Where's Waldo, and we are doing easy. Another prolific game.
True. This is true. And this is it's a good one. It's a fun one. Again, another quick, submittable goal. And one that was voted on. The crowd loves the Waldo.
This game is...
I see him. Everyone point at your screen.
I see him. There he is. Okay.
Everyone point at the screen.
couldn't find. I'm colorblind. I'm actually not colorblind.
The goal for this game is just find them in the cave. No, just kidding. But wow, Lack, you're so good.
Thank you. This game is 80% cutscene and 2% doing stuff. What do you do? Oh, it lights him up.
If you pick a square that he's not in, so if you see at the top, there's a timer that counts down from 1,000 seconds. If you pick no, it's not 1,000 set. It starts at 860. So anyway.
What happened?
When you pick a square that he's not in, it'll like chop some time off the clock. So if you keep just like mashing to pick, you're gonna run out of time.
Yeah, that's probably me. All right, so this is about half the game here that we've completed. Is that him? Oh my god, they all look different. It's hard to like, actually figure out which one it is. So yeah, Where's Waldo was a voted game. And this was in a previous Big 20 as well. So a lot of people voted for this game to overcome it already being in because you got less of a multiplier.
Need a big TV.
I'm not doing this level. This is like the one that actually requires skill, I think, or maybe there's a set pattern.
Oh, I thought for a second, wait, this is a decent pattern.
Oh, could I just go like straight across or something?
You got the glasses right above you.
Do you need the wizard too?
No, the wizard will do damage to you.
Oh, I don't want damage.
Holy cow! Literally, if I got that pattern in a run, like I would probably have a PB right.
Is this the way out? That's not the way out. You have to go a different way.
Yeah, you got to like go out
I don't
actually
know.
like straight out the middle, but whatever.
Oh, you can change it. Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
think
yeah.
I knew that. Oh, the wizard's doing damage to me and I game over. Which I actually didn't know you could do in this game, but there you go.
Yep.
GG.
Yeah, you know.
The first game over in Where's Waldo history. So yeah, that was another voted game. Very cool. So yeah, that's easy. So don't game over. Don't be like Lack.
It's a good life lesson. Just don't be like Lack, you know?
Yeah. Please don't.
Yeah.
All right. Next one. Next one up. Number 15. The music is, or the game has been played.
I mean, there's a couple answers it could be.
I'm
There's
seeing
somewhat
some
correct
close
answers.
answers.
Yeah, yeah, but I think looks like Tecolote again, right?
Yeah, I think so.
That's who I see first. TMNT2,
2.
the arcade game.
Yeah, so you get to pick any turtle you want, and we're only beating the last stage.
This is your big test. What turtle are you picking? Oh my god.
Leo. J
Come on.
version is not allowed. Must play on the US version. Only stage 10. I like
Answers-
Leonardo.
The answer is Donatello. Come on, man. Ones in chat for Donatello. Let's go, ones. Everyone just
Donatello
do it.
got
Whether you
the
believe it
time
or
to
not.
shine in the first game, okay?
He
So-
should have his time to shine every game.
Yeah, there is an actual level select code, and this level select code also gives you 9 lives. And so that code is listed in the goals doc, and you can put that in, and that lets you select level 10. And then from there, you just have to beat the game. So this is the final level in the game. This game had been in the Big 20 before. It had not been in the Big 20 for a while. And the last goal, I believe, was the first 3 stages. So this is just the final stage. And it is a long stage. So it's funny. This goal is like longer than some like beat 4 worlds goals in other games. At least in my casual play.
Yeah, at least for us.
Yeah, at least for people who don't know what they're doing.
I did have a lot of fun playing it though. I mean, it was chill. The bosses are cool. You get to like what's his name? The like Trog or something, and then
yeah,
well, not
Trog,
Trog,
it's
Trag, and then Krang and Shredder. You know,
And
you
Shredder,
get the
yes.
baddies, dude, the big baddies.
Yeah, and so there is a checkpoint in this level if you're worried about 9 lives. Hopefully you get better and don't need to continue, but if you do game over at the end, you get to continue from after the first boss. And you do continue with 9 lives. Yeah, if you didn't like Trog in the previous Big 20, you can defeat Trog in this game. So win-win. Kind of a side scroller beat 'em up game. And get used to pushing A, then B very quickly. Probably with Raphael. I actually played... Didn't I play the J version, or you played the J version? And
I think
were
we
talking
both
about-
played both of them.
Yeah. But we settled on the US version. Yeah, the other one is A plus B, and hitting it at the same time, I didn't really care for, but that was just me personally. Couldn't do it. So J version is easier. That's exactly why the US version is in. And this was a staff pick.
Yes, this was a staff pick.
Very cool. All right. Next game, number 16. It was a highly voted game. That's true. It was. I'm excited for this one. Reinhardt Core Gaming. Correct. It is Micro Machines.
This game is Pog. So
This game is, yeah, this game's great. Who should we be? Which character?
Walter. It's always Walter.
Always Walter.
Always
He's got
Walter.
a great celebration. And so we are going to go to the Cue Ball Circuit. And Cue Ball Circuit is like 7 races in, 6, 7 races in.
Yeah, I think it's 7. But
it's 7.
well, I guess there's the monster truck like bonus level too.
Yeah, there's a
So,
bonus level in there somewhere. But we really, we were trying to come up with a goal, and we were like, the pool table level is the best one, so we had to get it in. So we extended the goal in this game to get that in.
That's the classic Micro Machines level. So
Yeah, I also love the breakfast table, just with the Cheerios and waffles and placemats and stuff. It's super fun. And the syrup, you got to go through the syrup. Oh man, oh no. Watch out for the orange. So yeah, this is a cool game. Like if you just, I think you can like cut across the Cheerios, and there's certain, or like go out of bounds out of the racetrack, and there's like certain checkpoints you have to hit just to say like, so you don't get taken back. Because if you like go way out, I think you like get put somewhere. Okay, maybe not. Maybe there's just
normally
something in the
they-
middle. I thought they like yell at you and throw you back to the middle. Or
apparently not in this level, huh?
Apparently not in this level. So, oh, did I get a second? Maybe I got a lap there. I'm in last place. I remember watching the world record for this, and it did that. So, I am definitely. Oh, maybe. Oh, go. Ah, it's definitely if you like. I think if you cut across too much, it does do that. So you see here, I failed. So I would have to redo this level. So the goal is to qualify in the cue ball stage. So that means you have to finish in first or second place. If you don't, you have to redo the level. There is an extra life available, I believe, in the bonus stage. So Micro Machines, I played with them a ton as a kid.
That's about it. I mean,
I think that's about it. Yeah.
a game, fun game, eliminate some people, beat the pool table.
Beat the pool table. All right, game number. Micro Machines was a staff pick as well. So, trying to get some kind of racing in here, and
I
pick
mean, you
Micro
can't have a
Machines.
race without a racing game, right?
Yeah, you need something. Even though Rad Racer's in it, it's not called Rad Racer, so didn't count. All right, game number 17. Well,
Our
well,
phase.
well. Bucky O'Hare makes its long-awaited return.
Heck yeah. This game is awesome. It's such
Yeah.
a good game.
Never played it, and actually this was in the first Big 20 I ever played in, which was number 2. But we are not starting here.
Yeah, normally I think a lot of goals that you see in races for this are the 4 planets. Everyone's done the 4 planets, so we're skipping the 4 planets. We're gonna start after the planets in the cell, and we're gonna beat the game starting at Cell. And Cell has some really cool platforming and stuff. And you get to kind of like discover all the characters one by one again. I think you start with just Blinky and Bucky. So, but yeah, it's definitely not a free goal, but it's a fun one. Practice it up. There's a lot of cool things, cool bosses. Kind of this is like half a shoot 'em up game too. You're gonna get some shoot 'em up at the end part of the game, so you got a couple genres in here. But this will be good.
Yeah, this level was so cool that we what's the word? We endured an auto scroller to put this level in because we liked it so much. Because we thought it was really cool to like have to save all the characters and stuff. So apparently you can't get that life, or I'm just not good enough. So Cell, and then is it the magma? And the sewer is there sewers? There's the sewers and the magma and the reactor and then the escape. I think those are the 4 levels you have to beat. So I'm sure somebody in chat can help me out. Watch out for this hole here. There's a hole, and you fall through it. It sucks.
No, it'll be fine. There's nothing.
Actually, I shouldn't have said anything and just let everybody do that and fall in there themselves. But yeah, I think once you know this game, you can go like super fast, and it looks really fun too. So there's some tight platforming in here. There's an escape sequence at the end. There's a lot of variety in this goal. So and you get 5 characters to use. So lots of different strategies you can use. Oh, there's spikes up there. So every room you go in is a checkpoint, which is pretty cool. So like if you die in any room, you just go back to where you were. Apollo did want to put hard mode in, but
I did want hard mode in. Maybe another day.
We did float at hard mode to start at the beginning, but we decided not to. Hard mode would have been, as we say, hard.
Listen, I'm gonna make an executive decision here. We are gonna do a stream one day for people can do like blind hard mode runs because I would just really enjoy that. So
I have only done 2.5 levels of the hard mode, so I'd be up for that. I'd be up for that one day. Yeah, this is a meaty goal. Lots here, but definitely doable because you get to just, if you die, you can go back to the beginning of that screen. So. And this was a staff pick. Okay. Now, the final 3 games. What games are in the final 3? Put your answer in the chat. What games haven't been listed and are in the final 3 that will decide the winner of Big 20?
Yeah, I guess a good point.
Number 19.
Game 20, 21, and 22 with Nintendo World Championships.
That's true. We've already hit. We only have one more game. Yeah, we only actually have one more game, right? So if you're counting at home, there were 2 voted games and 1 staff game remaining. Seeing some really good ones in here, but I don't know. Should we just change like the next game for the one that's mentioned the most?
I mean, maybe. Yeah, let's you know what? We'll just start over right now and go. The first game we see. The first game we see. There it is. Q*bert beat the game. Snake, rattle, and roll. Good luck, everyone.
Yeah, good luck. Miracle Piano.
Yeah, Temple of Dune, the Immortal.
We did talk about this, Songbirder. You say deja vu a second time, but we did actually I did actually have that conversation of like, what if we just put the same game in twice with 2 goals? How insane would that be? So, That'd be funny.
Deja vu.
Yeah, and
Deja
especially
vu.
Deja Vu would have been a good one. So, all right, here we go. Game number 18.
Darnax.
I don't know. He kind of spelled it wrong.
He did kind of spell it wrong.
Yeah, the card says Moops. No, he is correct. It is Wizardry. So, this was voted in. There was a big movement to get this game in. And so this is a game. This isn't really a ROM hack, but we are going to beat the game. However, to make this goal, make any goal in this game even possible, we really had to be creative in what we did. And so with the help of somebody in the community, who shall remain nameless, we were able to come up with something we could do. So the goal is to beat the game. However, there is a Game Genie code applied to this ROM. And the Game Genie code is infinite gold. Excuse me, 1 trillion gold, not infinite. And then infinite experience after you fight 1 battle. Okay, so this is a tough one. It was a tough one to kind of work through. This has the most notes on the page, so I'm just going to read from the goal information sheet here.
Go ahead.
So the game starts when you start, or here, you can't pre-create characters. You have to, the game comes with 6 characters. You do not have to use the characters that are provided. And make sure I was showing the game here. So yeah, we wanted to like the speed run of this. Any speed run is super RNG. You basically go down hallways and fight coins until you level up. It's random whether you get the coins. It's random whether you're even able to kill the coins. So we had to do something to like get some kind of consistency. So we're gonna. It comes with 6 pre-loaded characters. You can create more characters if you want. Okay, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna go into, I don't know, we'll do this. You can see I am flush with cash, so I can go buy stuff. You know, I can buy my gloves and my blade, and I can leave, and we'll just leave, and we'll go in. Oh, apparently they come with stuff. I don't think we ever looked at that. That's fine. That doesn't matter. You have unlimited gold. You can buy whatever you want. So, in here, you go to beat 1 enemy. 1 encounter, sure. I don't know if this is going to be a good one. I'm actually going to run from this one. Because I don't know if I can actually win that one. But I am level 1. I am very, very weak. It looks like I might actually die here. Okay, not dead yet. Scruffy men. People are dying. This is very bad. Give me a slime. There we go. Okay. Slimes are killed. Woohoo! We did it. And now we can go back. And so here is where the Game Genie code comes into play, and this is where the runner really gets to make a choice. And so if you sleep at the inn, you will level up. If you sleep at the inn again, you will level up. And you can level up literally as much as you want with all of your characters. You could go to the bathroom it just with your dodo bird touching the A button over and over again, and come back. And now you can come back to level 500 if you want. So you have infinite level ups for every character. And from there, you go beat the game. So there is one restriction. You're not allowed to use the Haman spell to warp the final boss out of the battle, which is what one of the speedruns does. So this is glitchless, no Haman, beat the game. Okay? So no Ramen spell. So you can decide. I think a lot of the routing is going to be like, what minimum level can I go beat the game at? Because every level is going to cost you a number of seconds, right? Like maybe 2 levels cost you a second. And so it's going to be fun to see where that line is. So even if you level, like when I did this, I leveled up till everyone had 500 hit points. And then I went and killed the boss. And it wasn't like I was ever really in danger. But you probably don't have to go that high. So we wanted to give this game a goal that was worth doing because it got the votes it got. So yeah, you can save like before, like this game has saving mechanism, like you go before a battle and you can camp and that will save you. So you can reset the game like while you're playing and get back out and, you know, not lose any progress. There is the chance you can game over in this and lose all of your characters. So don't do that. Read up on how to do that. Learn how the game works. Learn what it looks like to game over. And good luck. Malor is allowed, yes. So you can warp to... you can warp down and then you can go through. So yeah, we'll if there's anything we need to change, we will change. Because we only talked with one person, and if there are other things that we didn't consider and have to change this goal or any goals, we are open to doing that. So let's try to get that knocked out early. So anyway, Wizardry. Can you believe it's in a Big 20?
Madness. Absolute madness.
It is. So yeah, sorry I kind of stole the mic there and gave us a little
Listen, I was letting you go. The fact that you had to talk so much, like, this is one of those games where I was like, you know what? Just let them figure it out. Like,
yeah, we gave you the
canvas.
You know, kind of, yeah, the canvas, you get to paint it. So yeah, and that's Wizardry Proving Grounds. There is a second one that is not in there. So if you have the real cart and you have a Game Genie, I think you could put the code in and it still does the same thing. So we're letting you play with Game Genie. I think the starting characters were level 1. So you do have to actually go in and fight something level 1. And then from there, if you continue at level 1, I don't think that's what you should do. But we'll leave that up to the routers. Okay. Game number 19. Here we go. How can this get any tougher?
Tecolote is just nailing it.
Yeah, Tecolote
like
must
in
be
the
on
room. He's in the room with us.
Yeah, he's like got he's got faster internet than everybody. What's this game? Jeep 2010?
Yeah, the Jeepicus game. But yeah, this is so we'll say it. This is a staff-picked game. It is Beat the Game. It's very fun. It's like a fun, casual and fun speed run. It does get more difficult as you go, but you know, it's one of the, it's kind of like a shoot 'em up where like, oh, you're gonna gather the power-ups and just you don't want to lose them. I think the last level is scary to a lot of people, but I think with a little bit of practice, I have faith. And I learned literally the other day that there's a safe spot on the last boss, which I've gone my entire life not knowing.
Yeah, there's strats.
So there's lots of strats. And yeah, it is a lot about lag reduction, you know, trying to like shoot your your missile in the right spots, you're killing kind of the most things. You don't want to be necessarily spamming stuff. So, but I think this is a classic. Like, this wasn't voted in, but people like this game. So
Yeah, absolutely. This hasn't been in since number 3, I believe, which is kind of hard to believe with a couple of, People's Choice.
and that tank just ran you over.
Yeah, you know what? It's a lot harder when you don't have like the cross explosion.
Chasing. They're chasing.
Here?
Yeah.
So yeah, this is Beat the Game. Practice up. There's a lot of easy games. This is not an easy game. I would say this is one of the tougher ones you're going to be spending more time on. So get used to this game. Enjoy the riding of the Jeep and blowing stuff up. Super fun.
So that's 19.
Here we are. I can't believe we're at the end of the list. We've been waiting so long. I made it through without goofing. I'm very excited. Now if I goof, it's okay. It was on purpose. So number 20. What is game number 20? I don't think they're going to get it. I don't think they're going to get it. Are you ready? Are you ready for the party to begin, to officially begin?
I guess you might as well show them.
All right.
Or might as well let him hear.
Let him in on the secret. Yeah. Here we go. Number 20. It is Battle of Olympus, and it is Beat the Game.
This is going to be a interesting one. Put some time in, and yes, there is the asterisk because a lot of this game in the normal run is like you farm olives for 80 minutes. The new category that's coming out for this is infinite olives, and the bad broth. You will be able to go through this game. You won't lose your olives. You can buy stuff. You'll keep your olives, and you get to actually like play through the game without having to do the farming part. And this game is not easy. Definitely spend some time on it. But like, I think Lack and I, and Looking for Giants, like we kind of played through this for the first time, and it was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. We had a really good time.
Yeah,
I don't think
we definitely enjoyed it. Yeah, we have the Olive Garden sponsor. We got the infinite check from them, but I don't know. There's a lot of different routes that people can probably choose. There's a lot of like secondary items that you might want to take, might not want to take. There'll be different strats. It'll be a good one though, and it's probably going to be for a good amount of people on a bit of the longer end too. So definitely put some time in. And yeah, this is like Zelda 2 if Zelda 2 was good. Whoa, hot take. Who said that? Who said that?
Do I have to talk to him again? Or I don't get the sword yet. Oh, yeah, okay. Actually, I think that screwed up my route because now I'll just start here. But yeah, this is Beat the Game, start to finish. There's unlimited continues. That's part of the game. You just start in different places. You'll use death warps to get back to where you were and stuff. So I think I'll start right here, actually, if I die because of the password. Oh, no, that's if you click retry. You can click continue. Yeah. So you talk to that guy and you do some other things. I don't really remember exactly where to go, but the later levels in this are so much fun. We just had the best time playing it. We played together in calls and stuff, and we're just really excited to see people learn Battle of Olympus, because I had never played this game before, and it just feels like a game that more people should play. It is a lot like Zelda 2, but in other ways it's harder than Zelda 2. There's a lot of tough platforming and unpredictable enemies. And tough bosses too. So really looking for more people to play. There is a speedrun leaderboard for this that you can submit runs to. You can submit runs from this ROM into the Infinite Olives category, and hopefully we'll get some regular any % runners out of this too. So the password to somebody asked in chat about Bucky. The password is provided in the goals document. So that's it. That's the list. That's it.
I'm just happy it's out. This was a long process.
It sure was.
I think like the voting happened like what, 6 weeks ago. So I don't think I could overstate how much time we spend sometimes trying to get through games and goals. But we are happy the list is out. Happy that there's like half of this is like submittable goals. So good to see some extra runs get put on the board. There's some games specifically I want to learn and play. Games I'm going to be maybe not learning, but I'll be watching a lot. So Thumbras, we're using the Infinite Olives. So if you look at the Infinite Olives board, it's a little bit shorter than that, I believe.
Yeah, the world record is 1850, I think.
Yeah, but this is definitely going to be like
this is going to be a long game.
Yeah, this is probably one of the longer games that's been in the list for a while. So unless you get really good, if you get really good at this game, like you're going to save a lot of time on other people. So.
Yeah. Hey, Apollo, good news. We just got word from a mod on Wizardry that they're going to add the category from this game to the leaderboard.
There we go. Another submittable
submittable goal. So that's cool. Thanks for doing that.
I think that's really cool.
A mod or a mod? So yeah, probably a miscellaneous category, but I think that will really kind of get people to think about this goal.
Listen, when Lax showed me vanilla wizardry, and I was like, I don't know if we can make a realistic goal. And luckily I feel strong about this one that it lets people play the game, explore, route, and get a good taste.
You definitely get a taste of wizardry. It's not like, it's not the full experience. If you want the full experience, you could go watch my PB of this game, and I did this category. Actually, I did the Haman category, so you could use that teleport spell. It took me an hour and 20 minutes, and I think it was like a lot of RNG, also not knowing what the heck I was doing. But when I did this, I think it took me like 12 minutes and 30 seconds when I did this run. I'm sure it'll go way lower than that, but that's kind of what to expect if you want to do that. So, any other questions from the list? We can explore. We can explore any of the games before we sign off. I think.
Do we want to? Let's go real quick. I want to start from the 10. We can say with the 10. Go through again the 10 voted games. Because I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see what games. So I think going from the top, you have Godzilla, Lolo, Deja Vu, Adventure Island 2, Rainbow Islands, Nightmare on Elm Street, Waldo. Did I miss one? Blades of Steel, Wizardry, Battle of Olympus. Games that get a chance to shine at it now. So it's cool. Yeah, we'll get a ROM pack together. We're gonna hand it out. We're gonna do the typical practice sheets. Make sure if you stream, use the Big 20 tag. We're gonna open up Discord channels as always. Jump in the Discord, talk in all the different channels, share some strats. We're gonna have the document, pictures of where you start, where you end. Um, you know, it's Big 20 season, and then we will be trying to get tutorials going on stream. We will be trying to do people like practices, especially as the race time goes through. We'll see if maybe we can host some of those races as well. The race is on Saturday, October 5th at 1 p.m. That is Eastern time. Whatever that is in your time zone, but October 10th, October 5th, Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern. About 6.5 weeks. I will say that like the length of the practice time is proportional to. I want you guys to prove us wrong. This is definitely a harder and longer list than the last Big 20. Prove us wrong. Let's see what happens.
I doubt they will be able to prove us wrong on shorter, but it's definitely got some difficulty. We felt like there was a good balance of like we did a ton of discussion. I mean, hours and hours of discussion and spreadsheets everywhere. We had one spreadsheet with probably like 15 tabs that we were pulling data from. So it's just a lot. And we went roundabout and eventually got here. We had a whole different list like a week ago. We had like 5 games that we kind of switched in and out maybe a couple weeks ago. So there's a lot of back and forth, and I feel uncomfortable about where we landed. So hopefully you all have fun. Stream with that Big 20 tag on Twitch. You can add the tags as Big 20. One word. I think that's all it lets you do anyway. And then that way you can find people like this using this link here. And just kind of spread the love. I want to see people, in Discord, there's an announcement. You can react to the post that Looking for Giants made to get the racer role. And with anything important, we'll ping you. We'll ping that role if there's anything that needs everybody's attention. But just keep an eye on those channels. And then we've created the Discord channels. You should have access to them. I put a description of all the goals. I put a description of all the goals in there and tried to explain everything clearly. If there's something that is unclear, please just ask the question and we'll do the best to answer it. So, best of luck to everybody who is going to participate. We'll get the spreadsheet out. You can get your sheet. You can start practicing the goals. Love Big 20 season. We got 6.5 weeks of watching good NES speedruns kind of around Twitch. So hopefully you decide to join.
Hey, I think you made it through the whole stream without a flub.
I did. I that was great. I was really focused on it. Last time I think I gave away RC Pro Am 2 a little early, which I was kind of bummed about, but what are you going to do? Sometimes that happens. It's what you get when you try to be a little too technical. So we're looking forward to everybody playing. All right. Any other things we need to talk about, or?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Play the games. That's about it.
Play the games. Yeah, the tracker sheet is coming, Ismati. We're going to get that out to everybody. Just check the announcement channels. Okay.
GG Lack. I guess
GG Apollo. Thanks for.
Yeah, we'll see you all later.
For doing this. And thanks for the work from the rest of the staff, Looking for Giants, Overswarm, and Bad Breaks, who helped put this list together. So, just shout outs to everybody there. Hope to see you all on stream. Let's send some viewers over. GG. Here, we'll let you hear the music as we fade out here.